So correct. That's a piece of what they do. They lie for terrorists involved in their organization and maybe let them pretend to be me, pretend the letters and things I do are them to try to get them into some sort of limelight or fame or position. And then they try to push, like, build this a person up and try to push them into a position, but they implant the person and then they try to get them inside of some position so that they can then harvest whatever information they're seeking to obtain via telepathy and this neural implant, eye output, etc. So be wary of the people they're pushing or trying to push into people's businesses, positions of status, etc., etc. Because part of how they operate is they like information, so they try to build up personas and build up people, and that's what they've been doing. Is I guess they were one thing they were trying to do. Maybe they were trying to make me look like an investigator or an intelligence officer, and then they were lying and saying I knew how to hack and mind meld and this and that because they all knew I was implanted, and they kept trying to cover up the implant was real. So maybe they were trying to make me look like some expert investigator, try to use a connect to get me on the inside of the CIA or this or that, and then they were going to harvest information from the CIA via telepathy, eye output, etc. So be careful of the people they try to push your way, build up, claim they're experts this or experts that. They may be implanted and have telepathy. They may have eye output, etc., etc. So be careful who they push your way and try to get on the inside of wherever you are, whether CIA, political settings, United Nations, what have you. They may be pushing these implanted people, these little mole people, into your communities to harvest information. And that's probably part of the reason why they beef with me because I exposed their plot and plan, and that's one reason they're always trying to bother me. And not to mention they've been stealing large sums of money from me and committed trillions of dollars in crimes. But if they haven't told you implantation is real, a lot of the people who are lying about that probably conspired something along those lines. But it's real, and that's a part of their hustle is maybe implanting someone, building them up, pushing them into uh, maybe trying to use connects, get them in a position of power, status, a place with information, and then they harvest the information via telepathy, eye output, what have you, and then they have a little mole on the inside, basically. And then they can even talk to them via telepathy and use that little mole person to push their agendas to those communities as well. So be wary. These guys are bad dudes. They're pure evil. They're Satan. I wouldn't trust them. They're not greater good. They're not freedom fighters. They're domination, control, power, hand tires, and they're pure evil. The people I'm a victim of. Bet my life.